So within our relationships, we desire or we expect at least that our energy or our efforts are being equally reciprocated, or at least, appreciated and valued. Yet, this may not be available for us in certain relationships. But for us women who value their energy, who realize that we are high value women and that our energy is a precious resource that we need to be aware how we are investing this energy in relationships, we need to give ourselves permission to, number one, either end relationships that are energetically draining and exhausting, where our efforts and our energy is not being at least appreciated. We need to give ourselves permission to end those relationships, or we have to set boundaries first with ourselves so that we're not openly available for everyone, and that we're pouring this energy, endlessly, and also set boundaries with the others so that they don't, cross these boundaries and cause us to feel like energetically drained or exhausted. And also, we need to give ourselves permission to, look at the context of this relationship. Am I able to communicate my needs or communicate my desires of what I expect in this relationship? Am I able to say to the other person, I don't feel like my energy is being reciprocated or at least valued and appreciated? And so, if so, then I need to express that as well. This is something that I had a challenge with last week, and in the context of a professional relationship, I felt like my energy and effort was not, appreciated. And so, what I asked myself is that, what would the my inner feminine do in this case? What would the high value woman in me, how would she behave? What action would she take? And so the answer that I receive is that I need to act in alignment with how much I value my energy, my self worth, how much I see my energy as a precious resource, and then act in alignment with that. And from that place, I realized that I had to end that relationship, and I did that unapologetically. I felt, proud of myself for protecting my energy and for actually more like valuing my energy and realizing that this has been an energy draining situation that I have, took action to prevent myself from draining my energy any further. And so, although culture does not empower us in that way, especially for us women, we're expected to be, very considerate of other people's feelings. Of course, we're not gonna, cross boundaries. We're not going to be impolite or disrespectful. Yet, when it comes to setting boundaries or communicating our needs or desires in relationships, we're really disempowered in that area of relationships, and we're maybe called we're mean or we're arrogant if we're acting in a way that preserves our own energy.